Welcome back to Avernum, where we're really hunting around for quests, but we found these Empire goons to fight. See the band of soldiers. They are well armed and seem looking for something. They notice you and move closer. You see that they wear the insignia of the Empire. Before you have a chance to respond, they attack. Yeah, so we're tougher than the last time we took on the equivalent batch of these guys. So we should be able to do pretty well here. Especially because now we've got our lovely fireball, or fire blast. The same, but legally distinct from a fireball. Yeah, I want to get this row. Oh, we got a sorceress. Dangerous. Oh. It's a cool attack. I should be able to get that attack, but it won't let me have it. Battle Frenzy drives into battle. Blinding Shot. The Eyes. Blade Shield. Mighty Blow. Yeah, so like, that's lame. Get some damage there, and I should be buffing. Nice. Oh, that's some damage over here. All right. Group heal's not needed, I think. Get in position there. Backstab, lost turn. And you just have to do the haste thing. Ooh, a cleave bow. It's just ridiculous. Up to 150, up to 280, so we gotta get focus. Ah, that cleave is horrible. Still stunned. Okay, we've got the haste going. Let's do this. Multiple down. Oh, and an extra turn. Can't reach anything, so let's do that. There you go. Oh, more. Oh, that's some health. Go for it. Boom. Well, you're close, so let's focus over there. Oh, +1 strength, apparently. Get back there. Immobile. Oh, we're also in trouble. That's one way to do it. Now it's time for you guys to get fire blasted. Oh, that's not what I wanted whatsoever. So rare and precious. Yep. Oh, a cleave again. Not bad. It was a tough fight, but defeated the soldiers of the Empire. You can't find any papers. What are they doing down here? You know, same as before. Now extra XP, including a level up. But we shall wait. So up here, that's like a separate Drake cave. Which... How cocky are we? I don't have any of my passive buffs. That's the only issue. I don't think this counts as a town, does it? Well, it actually doesn't matter. Don't matter. Oh. Just have to be able to cast stuff. Okay, it doesn't. It's dungeon noises. So... they will still be tough. You move carefully through the jumbled stone of the cavern, trying to avoid as many of the groups of drakes as possible. Many of them seem uninterested in you. Suddenly, a few of the reptiles take an interest in you. You try to evade them, but no luck. Okay, basilisk. Alright. We don't want to pull any of them back. We want them concentrated. And... that's fine. The Fire Blast actually works on them, which is convenient. That'll do. Okay, drakes are immune to the fire. I should have known this. Block that protection. Draining slime. Fire root trying to ensnare us. Yeah, she's taking the fire. Yeah, that's... the stun is actually... the stunner is far worse for us. Okay, you're still in the game. Snare, that's just fine. Beautiful cleave. By the way... oh, can I... if I can click on the right square here. It's gonna be difficult. Because the stupid wings... yeah, like, it goes on to D from there. That's bad. That'll have to do. Okay, so the undead is immune. It's not the biggest deal in the world. You get a little better positioning. Ah, there's still able to get all four of us. She can spread out a bit, I think. Ogres. Oh, more lost turns. Drake, just go after them. And I think that's a nice little, the undead will survive, but no matter. That's nice. Nice stuff. Okay, turns are back over there. But, let's stay alive. More ensnares. Stunned yet again. Okay, so you actually get to do something. You're the one that... well, I should fight the undead. Well, we want to get the damage in there. Okay, we can skip one turn of what we were up to. Let's get the blessing and... oh, spine shield. I like it. Oh. Did I speak too soon? If they all crit and concentrate, it could be bad. Still stunned. Okay, the magic's gonna take him out. Oh, but I want to do a haste. So let's do a cleave, a beautiful cleave. All hasted, and just mass for good measure. That bullshit. Beautiful. Post. Stunning blow. Oh, she's actually not trapped in place, but don't really care. Ooh, secondary. Great. Yep. Feels good. Then you just do a big heal. Almost there. That one's done. Oh, can you reach that? Can you reach that? Yeah, you can. Let's move up. Shot one. Get a second shot. Oh, fire immune, don't do that. Nothing. Now, MP, we could probably survive one more fight of such similar foes. Now those look like they're like next level, quite honestly. Do a little quick save. See what we run into. Move carefully through the jumbled stone of the cavern, trying to avoid as many of the groups of drakes as possible. Okay, these take interest in you. Now these are cryo drake. How much more powerful they are, we've never seen them, we don't know. But cryo implies cold. So focusing this one is what I'm wanting to do. But we still want to get our haste on. Split to the side. Protection. Yeah, so a cryoblast. So, oh, a charm. How long is this charm? 3 turns of charm. That's a ridiculous charm. Okay, I gotta be careful not to how you say cleave into an ogre. Let's just get this one. Good parry, good parry. Yeah, that's not gonna work. So fire blast. That avoids my own person. This might work if they're cryo. Good, good. Now we can remove a negative status effect, I believe. Unshackle. Oh, cure mental effect is not the same thing. Not the same thing. So let's give bonus to hit Marauder. Oh, they're both charmed. Double charm. Wait, they're... This is ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. Magical attacks. Steel ward. Recovery. Curing is not going to give mental effects, I don't think. Curing. Non-mental. Yeah, you need a special spell for that. that. Very good. Could almost take him out if we had to. And just play it safe. Yeah, I think we might be done. Unless this is her charm ends. Oh my. So if we survive, I think one more fireball is like gonna wreck most of them. Oh, you're back. So what shall you do? You are next to him, which is not good. Don't want to do any area of effect stuff. Just hit that, get the cleave going. Now you... how to best... I think a diagonal step, then a fireball. Can't tell if it's going to hit the other Drake. I want to hit that Drake, though. Stupid terrain. Hopefully it does hit him. Nope. That's okay. Got an extra level up. And again, mass cure, you've got stuff left in the tank. You're still in a state. Interesting. Turn. Okay, so he's gonna be done. And he's in perfect position to stab him in the back. You're in perfect position to stab him in the face. And now we can shoot through. Ah, this would be... There's no other area other than Icy Rain. Cone. Yeah, there, you know, there probably needs to be another AoE. Might as well use fire. Or if it's weak, just do one of those. Nice. Cleaning things up. Okay, he is not deterred. She is immobilized. Or ensnared. Not so great. Good. That's not what I wanted exactly. Ah. Stab. Oh, it's gonna be an epic mage stab. Alright, so we were able to take them on. That was a pleasant surprise. These look easier. They've got like some minor minions. You move carefully with the jumbled stone, and then these decide to attack you. Yeah, standard drakes, a few mutant wizards. Nothing we can't handle. Let's keep them pinned. Okay, why is she not holding the thing? Unless that's with the thrown weapon. These are, oh, standard drakes, they'll be immune. Let's do that. Snare, one move. Yeah, you need to have that going. And you get that going. Very good. Follow up. frozen worm that will be immune to the ice attack. Should probably opt for electricity if we can get the angles. Yeah, they're pretty well clustered. So that'll do quite nicely. Yeah. Now you've had to step into the fray. Again with the electricity. Nice. Oh. And I get a second try. Again, alright, so this place is quite safe and cleared. We have some other tower. At this, the most remote corner of this large cavern of the Drakes, you find a huge tower, crudely erected with basalt slabs. Perhaps it was made by the Drakes, perhaps someone or something else. Its doors are open to you. You notice none of the lizards go near it. You are free to enter. The enormous hall inside is dominated by a rough statue of a dragon, covered with claw marks. It was the Drakes that formed and shaped this statue long, long ago, painstakingly digging it out of the living rock. Being adventurers, you can't help but notice the statue's eyes and fangs are large, valuable-looking emeralds. Nab 'em. You climb the statue and get the gems. When you walk outside, you quickly discover that not only will none of the lizards go near the temple, but they don't appreciate anyone going inside either. Okay, so we've got mixed drakage. This is the final battle. So you received battle crystal, multiple wisdom crystals. Okay. If we survive this, we're going to be in good shape. Though, that would be quite difficult. Let's do some of that. Hit that front line. Now these mixed Drake, Crowd Drake, I think lightning spray is where it's at. We're not killing anyone this round, so let's just get this going. We're in huge danger of them just kind of one-shotting us if they decide to focus fire anybody. So let's see what happens. Oh, and the charm. The charm annoys me. Just 3 rounds of charm. Oh, that's nasty. We have 2 cryos, but Fire Strike is just the best we got. And then you have only one thing you do. Standard Drake. Okay, so this is probably... Oh, that was... Oh. Yeah. We're fucked with all that charming. We need to get out of here. We need to find someone who will sell us a damn charm spell. Or anti-charm. And that must be Khoth's Lair. But we have to fight some zombies to get there. As you approach the narrow land bridge, a crowd of spirits rise up in front of you, floating out of the solid stone of the cave floor. Each of them looks like an adventurer, brutally killed years and years ago. They watch you, waiting for you to act. Let's try to talk to them. You approach the shades. One of them says, "We are the doorkeepers of Khoth. The mighty dragon beyond will consider allowing you to approach him. Pass beyond so that you may be tested. And do not steal, like we did in our foolish lives, or your fate will match ours." The shades sink back into the stone. You may pass. Alright. Oh, we gotta fight immediately. Rune, iron warded, just standard golems. Anyways. 10 damage. That's iron warded, rune ward. Does that mean different damage types? Yep, they still die. Let's go in here. Let's rock this. Nice parrying. Oh, he's still got quite a bit of health on him. Yeah, so iron warded is you gotta use magic. Rune warded, don't use spells, I guess is the idea. Actually, does this reach? Does. I don't know if it does the most damage ever, but whatever. Iron ward, so I shouldn't even mess with that too much. And actually, we need our haste while you're there. Or blessing. Oh, you're come after us now. Well, I get 3 of them. Oh, bonus attack. They're looking low. Good, good. Iron warded is weak to magic. Alright. Quick save, and why don't we top off? Hit the button. Let's see. Sign says this, the lair of Khoth, the mighty Khoth the wise. All thieves will feel his wrath. It's this way. These gigantic halls contrast sharply with the rough, natural stone outside. They are lovely, beautifully built. They also look recent construction. Every sound you make echoes up high, arched corridors into distant amphitheaters. When you look closely, you see that the stone blocks of the floor are carved with tiny scratches, as if from reptilian claws. It's very cold in here. Not natural cold, but of the undead. Shades pace up and down the halls, dusting and moving books around. Khoth must find undead servants to be more reliable. See what this is. You look through the book in Khoth's collection. It's an amazingly eclectic lot. Some of the books are recent. Some of them are so old they crumble when you touch them. Some scrolls are in languages whose speakers are long dead. Very interesting, but you don't find anything of immediate value. An insubstantial shade wields a very real broom. It sweeps the enormous halls. What are you doing? It stares at you for a second, then it says in a hollow voice, "I sweep." "Why are you sweeping?" "Such is the bidding of my master." "Is there any information you can give which could possibly be useful to me in my adventures?" "No." It floats away. Shade wanders the halls carrying a large, moist chunk of raw meat. Little bits of bone and gristle protrude from it at odd angles. What sort of meat is this? It looks down at the haunch. Moist meat. What did it come from? Pray, why are you carrying it? I hunt and return. Why do you need to hunt? My master has given me the skill to bring down meat. I bring food to Khoth. He awaits this morsel. I must go. Okay, so these doors lead to the same thing. Okay. Oh, this looks dangerous. The floor in this library is covered with small glowing runes. There are thousands of lines of them, curving and spiraling across the floor, each one painstakingly and intricately carved into the rock. The patterns are beautiful and hypnotic, but if they have any meaning, it escapes you. To understand what they are for, you would have to know a lot more about dragons than you do now. Let's see. You look through the books, and the collection's amazingly eclectic lot. Very little is interesting. You search the bookshelf, and sure enough, you find the book Claudette asked you to find. It is a short, grim tome describing the horrific fates of the first priests to be sent into Avernum. It is a sad book, but an inspiring one as well. You memorize as much of its contents as you can so that you can relay them to Claudette. Good. Can we do a little spell? Too powerful. Tools, pincers. Good stuff. Well, this one is not Lemonwood Longbow, only a 500. It's the same damage, just doesn't have any goodies on it. The book on this pedestal is coated with dust and reeks of decay. It has the appearance of a spell book. Perhaps Khoth forgot that it was back here. The writing on the pages is very strange. You can improve your knowledge of Dispel Barrier. With this work, you gain proficiency. Wonderful. Let's test it out. When you get close to the center of the circle runes, your skin starts to tingle, then it turns numb. You jump back. Still not powerful enough. Alright, so we're still free to leave at this point. Seems. It's protective of the meat. A spectral fairy carries a pile of books. Its form translucent and insubstantial, but you can make itself solid enough for library duties. What are these books for? My master, I look after the books. Do books need much looking after? The aspiration gives you an empty look. I fetch and sort. Bring what my master calls for. Who is your master? The one who will unmake me if these are not brought soon. The shade nimbly steps around you and continues on its way. Prisoners. A ghostly figure wanders around the stone halls, dusting and cleaning. And what'd your job be? I clean the caverns, as per my master's orders. And your master? Mighty Khoth. You try to ask something else, but the shade stops responding. It floats off, gathering up dust and mold as it goes. Say before we... Prisoner. This creature doesn't move, not even to breathe. It's been magically frozen, maybe for experimentation, maybe as punishment. Very creepy. Same thing. You look through the books, cost collection, very interesting, nothing of immediate value. Oh, this leads around here. This tunnel leads down away from Khoth's lair. It provides a hidden exit in case of attack. Oh, that's cool. May be necessary if we were to actually steal stuff. Let's look at this first. There is a row of large leather scrolls on this pedestal, each wrapped around a bar of cold steel. You notice there is an open space in the row. One of the scrolls seems to be missing. You realize the leather scroll you have is identical to the ones on the pedestal. Perhaps it belongs here. There is a ring of statues around the pedestal. Their eyes glow red. You can't shake the suspicion that they are watching you. We don't want to do that just yet. We're just going to leave for now. We're going to have a chit-chat to the mighty Khoth. We're going to have a look at this back table, by the way. Free meat. Switch for carries a pile of books. No, we don't want to steal books. A long, sinuous dragon sits coiled here, lost in contemplation of a long scroll. When you approach, he looks up and grimaces. I am Khoth. You are disrupting my solitude, little human. Say what you have to say quickly. How do you fill your time here, alone? He snorts, smoke and flame blow forth. I increase my wisdom, most of the time. The rest I deal with intruders. Am I an intruder? Perhaps. Normally I'm not one to welcome humans. I once was, not anymore. Then you have had dealings before? He angrily breathes flame into the air. You are Avernites. You are not of the Empire above. Were that not the case, you would be dead now, in vengeance. Vengeance? Oh, your death would be slow and agonizing. His claws rake the ground in anger. I would entrap you in barriers, and starve and burn you for days and years. This is the reward for cheating a dragon. How were you cheated? His eyes blaze. A long forked tongue licks his lips. He struggles to contain himself. Humans from above came to me once, offering a deal. I would make wards for a tower of theirs. In return, they would give me many books from their surface. I made the wards, but they only gave me a few books, and stole something as well. The wards. I learned that you made the wards for a tower near here. This is true. It was for some visitors from the Empire, before they cheated me. What sort of wards did you make? You are interested. Well, there's a hidden tower near here, across the river. It blocks a passage. To go through, you need to pass several wards of my making. If you don't know the correct ritual and have the correct item, you die. Would you teach me this ritual? Gladly, as it would return harm the Empire. First, though, you must do something for me. Find the scroll of history they stole from me and return it to me. Do this, and I will help you pass the wards I created in my secret tunnel to the south. Created in my secret tunnel to the south, okay. Do you have any ideas where the scroll was taken? No, the Empire humans stole one of my set of unique scrolls on the history of dragonkind and spirited it away. I found one of their lairs nearby and destroyed it. But the scroll was nowhere inside. I don't know where they put it, but maybe there are clues in the ruins. Where are these? The ruined human lair I devastated lies several caverns to the southwest, in a swamp. It is no longer well hidden. Search it well, and you may find a way to my scroll. Find it, and I can reward you. What could you reward? I will tell you the secret of the wards I created. Another question. You have an amazing library here, by the way. Of the dragons in these caves, only Brother Mortrax and I truly appreciate the wonders of learning, the joys of intellect. The difference is that I prefer solitude, and he doesn't. But then he hasn't been cheated yet, like I have, by humans. At any rate, he is much wiser than my other siblings. Tell me of them. Atheron wishes only to be alone in her hole. Fool Peyrog plays foolish power games with the mortals of the tunnels. Sulphuress is good for contemplating her own might and little more. He sighs. We dragons are a strong and proud lot, but we can be as capable of foolishness as you mortals. Speaking of dragons, what's that huge circle of runes for? That, it is safe to say, is none of your human business. Would you teach me some magic rituals? That would be sweet, by the dragon. Teach you, tiny foolish humans? Why should I? What have you done for me? It says, look, I have your scroll. A priestess in Formella told us that you might have a book on the history of priests in her. Look, I have your scroll. Excellent, at last. Place it in the pedestal to the south, with the rest of my collection. And the priestess said you might have a book. He thinks for a bit. Yes, I do. It is a trivial and uninteresting topic, but a tome on that subject does rest in the less interesting area of my library. Look on the shelves by the spiral of runes. If the rats haven't eaten it, it's there. And I think that's all we got, so let's wait before we do this in case this screws things up. Let's place the scroll in the empty spot. You place the scroll with its siblings. The row is now complete. Nothing dramatic happens. Teach me, I have returned the scroll which was stolen from you. Will you help me? You have done well, for a human. Listen carefully. Khoth describes a series of hand motions and a short chant. I created a tower for the Empire, southeast of here. When you reach the barrier in a tower, this is the key. You learn the chant. You can now pass it. I don't know why you would want to. I don't know that the Empire wants to protect back there, but it can't be that important. Still, with a ritual and a royal seal, you can go there. Very good. So now we've got level ups. We've got all we need out of this place, I believe. Very good. Later. Oh, I saw a button that I gotta hit. Right over here. Ooh. There's a huge thick book of pedestal decipher. You do manage with difficulty to understand the writing. It's the journal of a band of adventurers dating back to the early days of the Empire, when it was possible for some free souls on the surface to seek excitement. It's very interesting reading, and you learn a lot of helpful tips and tricks designed to make the adventuring life easier. So we all, just general experience, it looks like. Okay. Still need the royal seal. We have the ritual, which is good. Park the boat. Oh, do we have the cave lord to do this? We do. Gain the mandrake root. Taking care of that place. Okay. Let's open the junk bag and start junking. You go over there. I'll still keep that for now. Oh, mandrake root. Oh, actually, no. You guys can come back. Those might be useful. Piercing crystal. Why not? Then I should have received, like... No, I didn't actually go and do the fight to get the multiple wisdom crystals. Backed out of that. So that's not a thing. Oh, it's just a random steel shield. That can go. Oh, and I got rid of that stuff, so I could put that down there. Now I have an inventory again. Very good. So, keep my dex a little bit higher. Feel like we're pretty good on that for now, unless we run into another problem. I think I need to get that to 20. So up the parry riposte. Shred mighty blows, do damage. Good health, got the fortune. Recovery, sage lore, strong back. Ambi, recovery. Guess mighty blows, it's, unless I want to do raw stats. Apparently I can't take dex. It's probably like a class limit. Mighty blows is fine. And yeah, let's put you at 20. Let's put you at 20. That's useless. That. Up that. Then got those. Mighty blows. Just improve the strength. That would not. Perfect health already. Let's just improve the strength even more. Intelligence is the only thing that matters. Now this resistance is good stuff. And spellcraft generally. Focus. Just up the intelligence, quite honestly. Energy, unending mana. Yeah, why not? Dex is all you do. You've got that. 1 point there. And 1 sharpshooter. Deadeye, sure aim. Healing focus. Blessing effects. Great fortune. More healing focus. So those mass cures are just even better. Yeah, so we're at 26 now. I assume I'm getting in this boat. I should go to Erica's tower and talk to her. Well, actually, before that, or I can use the boat to go here. It's on the way. Step out and visit this hermit. Return to Zavik's hut. When he asks you to present him with a black drake fang. Thank you, he says. Now I will help you. He brings some tattered scrolls out of his hut and lets you see them. They are very interesting. You can improve your knowledge of the spell Cloak of Blades. You concentrate and memorize. With work, you gain proficiency. Good. So this is where those demons are, but they're beyond us. Ruined Fort. Is that the Ruined Fort? Or I guess. Let's grab some goodies. Intend to share your plans of revenge with me, what needs to be done. I could use training. We wish to find a route to the surface world. Where am I stuck at? Share your plans. Why did you leave? Another question. Can you help me? Yes, I can. I've heard you belong to the Scimitar now. This is their project, but I'm happy to aid you. I know that an exit located in the caverns north of the Lair of Sulfuras, far south of here, and I know about the password you will need. First, I was careful. There's always the escape route from the Scimitar is searching hard for it. It is extremely difficult to reach. The dragon guards it, but that isn't the worst news. There's a 4-syllable password to go through. Take note, fortunately, I know the final syllable. Would you tell me your part? I stole the last syllable from above. Don't ask more. It was a challenge, even for me. The 4th syllable is Kai. Certain powerful beings may know the other 3. Take note of this. And where can I find them? The 2 greatest sages in Avernum are Amy, who lives as a hermit on an island far north, and Patrick, who is choked with grief, but may be useful anyway. Then there are those dragons. Khoth, Athron are the wisest. They may know. So see the dragons. So dragons, Patrick, and Amy the hermit. It's on like an island, apparently. I already talked to her, so I got her word. Actually, does it just tell me? It should just tell me in the special stuff. Password, second part you've learned. The second part of the password from Amy, its boss. Learn Kai from there. Okay, so I need to go to that other dragon that was mentioned. Is it, Athron? Maybe? Maybe. Oh, she has training. At least if I root, I could use training. What spells can you teach me? Improved Fire Blast. Ward of Elements. Improved Magical Efficiency. Yes. Arcane Lore. Why not? Spellcraft. Divine Host. Divine Restoration. Return Life. Ward of Elements. Domination. Arcane Blow. Cloak. Arcane Summon. Howl of Terror. I think those are the ones that I care about. We get more magical barriers what we need. stop by, pick up. Guess not. This is, I believe, where some kind of demons are. I don't think there's anything for me to do in the north. I've gotten those two places squared away. I've just been to Khoth. Burning Reaches. That's locked off to me, which I believe is another adventure place. That's too tough for me. Yeah, so which direction do we have? To Fort Remote? I guess there might be stuff beyond. The ruined bandit lair. Oh, it's called ruined bandit lair now, instead of a bandit fort. Could slay the Sithis. Roll seals with the demon. It's just money, pirog. I mean, we could certainly try. It's money for Rinifrings. Murder's not doable. Can't find Elizabeth. Iron bars, money, pirog. Bestiary, no clue. Fort Remote, yep. Drath's Tome, that makes the most sense. It's over here. Can I go? I think I'd have to go get the waterways and then come up over there, so we'll cut through. Oh yeah, talk to the guy. Explored that little dark spot. Oh, okay, we get some more. Nope, nothing good. Oh, he wanted the tome, I believe. Drath's Tome. We can go down there. There are Slith villages that need to be destroyed, if I remember right. Just gonna double check those. Looks like these have already been taken care of. I think I took care of that whole northern section. You know? Yeah, because I wanted to go into that place for, it was like a crypt or something. Let's do a little quick save, let's pop out. That's taken care of. It seems that they want to go. Oh. Not ensnared. Let's just get to it. You are ensnared. Oh. Unable to move. Alright, we'll just have to hit him with the cold. Not too much excitement. So the draft is up a bit. Like through this, yeah, this little channel thing here. And right next to these red crystals. So we will take on the draft thing in the next episode. So catch you all then.